Hey Seymour Heights Church family, and welcome back to Beyond the Music at Seymour Heights. In this series, we dive deeper into worship music by sharing thoughts, ideas, and stories on the songs we listen to and sing each week. In this episode, we will take a look at Firm Foundation, He Won't by Cody Carnes. Personally, this song grabs my attention because of the scripture, the imagery, the parallels we find, and how the main title, Firm Foundation, and the secondary title, He Won't, work together. In Matthew chapter 7, starting in verse 24, Jesus says, "Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it did fall with a great crash." In this passage, Jesus talks about a wise and a foolish man building a house, one building it upon a rock that has structure and support, and the other upon sand, which doesn't have any foundation or support. And I cannot help but see a parallel to the three little pigs here. And as a refresher, two of the little pigs were foolish to build houses out of straw and sticks, where the third pig was wise and built his house out of bricks. As we continue reading that story, we learn the straw and stick houses didn't remain standing after the huffing, puffing, and blowing of the big bad wolf. But the third one, built of bricks, did not fall. Well, what was the difference? The difference was the resources they decided to use. The foolish will build a life upon the sand of false ideas, beliefs, misconceptions, or even the my way mindset, whereas the wise will build upon the rock of the truth, God's way and God's understanding. We know that battles such as the rains coming down, streams rising, or even winds blowing and beating against our life will happen. However, if we cling to and stand on the rock, we might get wet from those moments, but our footing remains the same. We are on the rock, our foundation, living with the truth, the way, and the life. Let's take it a little step further. In the midst of those battles, God is working and fighting them to subside, and that He is showing us love, grace, strength, guidance, but also protection. He is inviting us and our troubled souls to take refuge in Him. We are not throwing our hands in the air and raising a white flag, but rather inviting our almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful Creator to take the helm. We cast these cares, worries, thoughts into His hands, and in return, we can experience peace, joy, gladness as we rest in His presence and faithfulness. If we build our lives upon Christ, the truth is, He will not lead us astray or into something we cannot handle. He is our firm foundation. And we know He is with us and He will not fail us. He won't.
Rain came and wind blew, my house was built on you. I'm safe with you, I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through, 'cause I'm standing strong on you. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through, 'cause my house is built on you. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus, 'cause He's never let me down. He's faithful in every season. So why would He fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He